Hello guys, AndySister here. Welcome to another speed build in Sims 4. This time is it a resort, a rental property in the new and most excited game pack ever for me, the Jungle Adventure. I personally think this is the most beautiful, well done, gorgeous ever game pack made for The Sims 4 and in all the Sims history. I think is the best. And this is a resort built to be some kind of a tree house in the jungle. I know, but in the end I will get rid of 2 of the trees because they're too fluffy at the top and all those branches were entering the bedrooms in a way that you couldn't want to have those branches in your face every day, so I wasn't sure I want to use them anymore, so that's it. I got rid of 2 trees. It's fine. So this rental property consists in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms and 1 toddler bed, and I was 100% sure that the toddler bed came with this game pack, but in fact came with an update. So yeah, I spent some time trying to find it, but then I found it in base game items, but it matches pretty much the whole theme of this game pack, so it fitted perfectly. I wanted this rental property to have a lot of outdoor spaces to enjoy, and all the rooms actually have that open feel that you kind of sense it or feel like you're outdoor, even that you're outdoor and you clearly have walls in your room, but yeah. And I have some favorite rooms, and I actually, when I wanted to take the screenshots, and I advise you to watch the screenshots if you are bored of this speed build or something, to watch the screenshots in the end. I'll link the time below when the screenshots kind of little movie is going to start, and maybe you can watch that instead of the whole speed build. But everything, it's so, I have a few words to describe this pack. I love it so much, and I would play with this forever and ever, discover the jungle, everything, because my true passion in this world is to be an archaeologist. Unfortunately, I didn't pursue this career because in my country, I don't know, the past, the history, the relics and everything, they're not so well preserved, and the government is not paying much attention to this, and I will pretty much starve, or I'll have to go practice archaeology in other countries, and I don't want to leave my country yet. So yeah, that was a bit tricky, but what can I say? I'm happy to be an archaeologist in The Sims. And now, because I can, it's super cool. So I was checking the screenshots with my Sims self and my Sims family. And I was having so much fun playing it. Yes. And I wanted this rental property. It's not a resort. It's going to have beautiful outdoor bathtubs on the balconies, because I would love so much take a bath outdoor, because I love taking baths outdoor. It's gorgeous, and look at that jungle world, even more gorgeous. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, I wanted the roof. As you can see, the roof is kind of a I don't know how that texture is called. I don't know. And I wanted to find some kind of a bamboo texture to go on the walls, but we only have that wood paneling, so I think that worked. And the roof is not going to stay red. It's going to be, you'll see. And I've googled some images of jungle resorts, and I found a beautiful one, and I got inspired from there only for the roofs, how the roofs have that another roof on top, and I thought it was pretty cool to incorporate in my own build. And after I've seen a lot of builds online, I've decided to do my own version of, I don't know, something combined of each and every one. And I've decided to go with this green paneling and to make the roof yellow, and I think somehow it goes all together. I love it. It was the only one that I feel it's perfect for this build, this green texture. And inside, unfortunately, I'm not going to bring the wood inside. I will leave. I will make the walls. I will use a wallpaper that came with the Jungle Adventure, and I've tried to stick to only Jungle Adventure build and buy items. Not build, but buy items. But I will place some curtains in the shower. I think the outdoor shower from the outdoor retreat is going to be an outdoor shower on one of the balconies. On the rest, I think a bit of clutter items in the kitchen are going to be from other packs and some plants. But I try to stick to only Jungle Adventure things, and I have to say there are a lot of things you can easily build and make it look so pretty and actually extremely Salvadorian. Okay, these windows right here are the trickiest windows from the whole pack, because are the shutters going to be in or out? This is the most trickiest thing, and I think the shutters are going to be on the inside, because if they're on the outside, how are you going to shut them? And actually they have a small step with the smallest balcony ever that can be accessed only from the inside. So I think the shutters meant to be on the inside, and I will switch them after I'll discover small wall decor that will fit perfectly for these windows with the shutters from the outside. You're going to see. And right here I'm doing I want to have some glass windows, though even this is all open, and I like those windows, the small windows with the shutters that can shut. Yes, they're cool. I love them. And right here, this is the place where I discovered this wall decor meant to be like a small balcony. It makes no sense to place this on the outside and have the shutters. You cannot shut them anymore. So then I realized, yes, the shutters are clearly meant to be on the inside. I think someone who lives in that region could figure that out from the first time, but I personally didn't have. I know every time we have shutters in my country, they are from the outside. That's why it seems so organically that they're supposed to be on the outside. But these are meant to be from the inside, I think. Okay, here is the kitchen, and I like this fridge, but I think it's not fitted for this bag. And the stove, I don't know why, but the color is it has so bright colors, and you cannot possibly choose a brown fridge because you can have the kitchen all brown, and I think that brown color is the best color of these counters. And that counter with the yellow countertop, I think it's the most hideous thing ever. I don't know where on world we can use that. It's that bright yellow thing. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Okay, so this is a small kitchen, and in the middle there is going to be the tree. Is the one of the main trees that is allegedly holding the whole thing. But I placed some columns underneath this whole build because I didn't want to leave the impression that only 2 trees are holding the whole complex up, because why leave the bargain on 2 trees? But come on. I love those cracks, the new cracks on the wall that came with this, but they only meant to be temple cracks because they are so big. I can't evenly possibly think of them, I don't know, inside of a house or something. And those rugs, they're just, I'd love to have these rugs, all of them in my own house. I love this South America culture, is my favorite culture in the world. I would so love to live there and learn the language and the culture, and yeah, I would love to. And in the end, I figured out that the rugs, the lamps, the bedspreads, they all have a theme, kind of, and the colors are going to fit perfectly if you color coordinate the things. And I realized that at the end, but right here in the lobby area, I kind of figure out the cushions, the color of the cushions and the rug right here, it matches. But I'll have some bedrooms and it's not going to be okay, and I'll figure out in the end, so don't shout. Okay, these lights, they did such a great job with these lights. They are perfect for this build and for this aesthetic. I just love them. And am I the only one, I forgot to say this, who actually loves the big I've heard everyone complain about the handles from the counters. They are so big. But am I the only one who's loving them? I think they're cool, they're unique. Why not have big handles? Why not? I think they're cool. They're pretty nice. And this rug, see right here, I don't know, because this rug doesn't have anything blue on it, and the cushions from the 3-seated couch has some blue, so it's not the perfect rug for this. Maybe I'm going to change it. I can't remember if I changed those. And the stool, it's so cute. The cutest stool ever. See, again, I'm placing the chairs with the blue cushions and 2 archaeology tables right here to extract the artifacts. And these paintings are so cute. And right here is the only place where I've used this city living table, because it has this pattern. I don't know if this pattern is right for this build. kind of looks like a more Asian pattern than a South America one, but we didn't have a one square table from this pack. And yeah, the dining table is not even from this pack because we only have a extremely large table and a round table for 6. And I think when the first round table for 6 came, it was the one with the umbrella from the stuff pack. Everyone was nuts about it. Yeah, the perfect table. We have a 6 seated table. And since then, they give us a lot of 6 tables, seats, whatever, you got it. And when they heard they would love that coffee table, that big squared coffee table, they gave us the coffee table and almost everything that came after that. Okay, again with the color coordination, this is what I wanted to point out. That thing on the wall, it's not matching the bed, and I will change things to match, because why not match things? It's pleasing to the eye. Why not do this? Right here on the balcony. Right here I'm not placing a top because the idea came to me later. And I'm placing here a love seat and a table, but I will change the love seat to a super cute bathtub. And right here we are working on the simplest and yet my favorite bedroom in this. I would love to have this, even though it is only one bedroom has a bathroom in it, and it's going to be the one with the toddler. And I so love that those curtains are perfect for this build. Those curtains from the base game came with some update, or they're from, I don't know, came with toddlers or kids topic something. Yeah, they're cool, and they fit it with this, and the curtains that you can see through, they're perfect for this. And right here I was trying to use another bed because I used that bed, came with the pack a lot and again and again, and I've said use another, but this is so not, no, it wasn't cool for me. And right here I thought, because this room has that hole in the floor where the tree is going to come out of that hole, whatever. I said place some curtains to make it look like they're protected from bugs that potentially came with the tree. So yeah, and I'm using that mirror in every room because it's the greatest mirror that we could ever have. Greatest mirror ever. And right here, the toddler. This is the cutest toddler bed ever. And I think I've said the cutest thing ever so many times now. And I'm doing this thing again with the curtains. And I will do this in one more bedroom, the purple bedroom. It is not going to be my favorite bedroom, but anyway. And right here, the curtain was a bit bigger than the space, but I've said I want that curtain there, and I don't mind that sticking through, so don't try and stop me. Placing a light for the kid to have in there, and could that be more? If you're a toddler, you want those curtain shot and think that you are in your own tent. Gorgeous. Those rugs, and this is actually the green room. I want to say that one is going to be the purple room, and I don't know the other ones, but this is the only room that has its own bathroom, and the others are going to use the bathroom that is placed in the living space or go in the bush, because there are a lot of, those bushes that came with poo-hoo bush. How the literacy is calling them. I don't know if they're called this way, but it's a cute name for those, because you can woohoo and poo in them. Poo-hoo bush. Okay. Moving on from this bathroom and going to this gorgeous balcony, and you're going to have here a bathtub. And it's actually, I want to have a bathtub because we have a toddler bed. And if you're going to bring your toddler, you may want to wash him. You're going to want to wash him, so you're gonna need a bathtub. And if you're bringing your pets, you're going to need a bathtub as well, because my Sim self has pets in here in Sims, and when I brought my Sim self here, I brought all my pets, and I said, oh no, and I've seen the Legrassy's gameplay in the jungle, and the pets were so buggy. But in my game, they ate it well, they slept, they did everything okay, so they're pretty much okay. Except the cat beated a lot of squirrels. I don't know where she found squirrels in the middle of the jungle, but she did. And this is a purple room. It's called purple room because it has purple shutters, curtain shutters from the bed. And right here I realized that you can color coordinate everything. Yes, so far in the game, in the build, and right here I realized that. And I'm going to change things around. After I realized that, I think the rug made me realize that. I was trying to place some things on the wall, but for cabin kind of thing made out of wood, I don't know, stone on the wall, it's a bit much. Right here, see? We can color coordinate this blue with the purple, and bam, we have a blue-purple room. And this is kind of a blend room. It's a twin beds for kids, actually, and it's completely symmetrical, nothing spectacular. It's going to have some different curtains above those little windows on the wall, and that's it. And this kind of a gray yellow room, I want to say, even though the curtains are going to be red. See those curtains, they're cute for the build. I love them. And right here we're going to have our yellow curtains. Are they going to be yellow? Yes, I guess so. It is the yellow room. And the whole build is done now, and I'm trying to place back the trees because I couldn't leave them and build with them because I couldn't see anything. So right now I'm placing these two tall ones, and they're perfect, except that one is clipping a bit through the bed, but maybe the bed is built, so it's perfect. And right here, because I've scaled down these trees, I forgot which one I scaled once and which one I scaled twice. And I will, because when I wanted to take some screenshots, I cannot see the build itself because of the trees. So I will decide to get rid of these two trees in the front. And yeah, this is the landscaping part, and I wanted to make it as much overgrown as I can, because it is the jungle. And when I will play some Sims in here, Actually, the whole build it's side backwards. All the Sims are going to came from the back of this house, so that's the entrance. But I'm not going to flip this around because I like it the way it faced the jungle. If you can understand, I think you can. It's easy. The build is facing the jungle, so it's no point changing the build around. Placing some lilies and make like that little pool underneath this build. It has overgrown lilies and that thing that grows on the water, on the surface of the water, and they made such a great job with these plants and can landscape and make everything look so jungle-ish. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. And I've said the only thing that I didn't use from this pack was that grill that came. And I've said, why not have a small barbecue area downstairs? So I'm placing that. I think is the only thing I didn't use, except the templish stuff and this thing that covers. But I'm using this, and the Sims are pretty pleased. So right now I figured, why not place some overgrown things on the build itself. So I'm doing this, and I don't know, maybe this is actually the last thing I'm going to do to this build. And actually this overgrown jungly things that are hanging from the build itself make it look so realistic. I think I love those. Love those so much. Okay. What else? Oh, these things everywhere. So anyway, you'll see me deleting those trees soon. I thank you for watching, and I hope you're here. If you're here, please comment down below, and I will see you next time, and stay tuned for more and for the screenshots because they're beautiful. And that's it. Bye guys.
Audio Jungle.